live pictures of the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, just arriving at the conference ground at the Accra Sports Stadium. And with that massive delegation, we can see some MPs with him. I see Madame Bartels, a number of MPs with him. That's the entourage of the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, just entering the conference ground. And well, it tells us about events to come. And we see Lydia Al-Hassan also with him. Well, it looks like a number of MPs.
Habib, Sheila Bartels.
Yeah, a number of MPs accompanying the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, to the conference ground. Well, they say coming events cast their shadows. So it looks like that's what we're seeing. And we saw what happened also in the Ashanti region when he was about to deliver his speech, and all MPs were with him. They actually brought the program to a standstill, waited till, you know, that's the Maslow CEO also there with him, a number of people, you know, party stalwarts in various positions accompanying the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia. And you can see the reaction of delegates also. There's the Northern Regional delegates. You see other delegates, representatives there also, and their reaction to the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia's arrival. So in no time, the President will also be arriving, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo arriving also. Then it looks like we're about to start this program after the hours of hold up there. Well, what does it tell us? I'm sure you're seeing some names, some faces accompanying the Vice President. It looks like we're seeing Henry Quartey as well, all accompanying the Vice President. What really is the message that they're putting across?
So it's a kind of a show of solidarity and support from one of the constituents that will be voting in this particular election, but also in the election that will occur next year to elect the flag bearer. And I think when I went through the list, the MPs and MMDCs,
they make up a huge chunk also.
I think 98. next to Ashanti, Greater Accra, Eastern, Central. I think they seem to form a chunk of the bulk of the delegates. So it shows that if the Vice President is able to rally these people behind him, though it's not all the MPs. I think we have about 137 of them. It's not all the MPs, but it's a kind of show of support and solidarity to the Vice President. It could mean several things. It could be that one, he's the second most powerful person in the world in Ghana as the Vice President. So maybe these people are just according him the respect as a Vice President. But it could also be that they believe in him and they support him. He hasn't declared his intentions yet, but we all know that he's one of the leading people that are considered to contest when the nominations are open. So it could also be that they are sending a very strong signal to the fact that we support your candidature and we want you to lead the party at any point in time. But it could also be convincing the delegates that this man have all our support. And he may have candidates that he prefer to win the national elections. So if you really support him and you support us as MP, this is the way to vote. It could mean a lot of things. But at the end of the day, we cannot tell whether this showmanship will actually translate into the kind of votes that we're going to have. And if we also had maybe Alan Chamantin coming in with the same level of prominence that is given to Dr. Bawumia, we will also have the same level of people following him, and wow, will have been the enthusiasm.
But this is the Vice President.
So at that particular point, that you can all other candidates who intend to contest him will not get the same level of prominence and reception that he's going to get. So that kind of incumbency advantage is playing now.
Okay. So. Well, for the NPP current executives, their time